Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome here to the campus of Trinity Baptist College for today's matchup between the Bruins of Bob Jones and the Eagles of Trinity Baptist College. Will you please rise for opening prayer? Dear Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for everything you do for us. Thank you for your son who died for us. Thank you for a beautiful day today. We can play this sport. Pray for safety on the field. Pray for our fellow loved ones in North Carolina as they are still recovering from the storm. Pray for safety this week. We love you, Lord, and in we pray. Amen. Please remain standing for the playing of the national anthem. Now for today's starting lineups. First for the Bruins of Bob Jones. Number 1, Margaret Cummings. Number 2, Lily Davis. Number 4, Madison Avellino. Number 6, Brooks Corson. Number 9, Estrella Cruz. Number 12, Miley Shaw. Number 18, Maddie Pfaffenroth. Naomi Peters. And number 33, Lydia Howell. And now for your Trinity Baptist College Eagles. Number 0, Brandolyn Sims. Number 2, Maddie Boss. Number 5, Olivia Torres. Number 7, Aubrey Settle. Number 11, Lucy Rothfuss. Number 12, Ellie McKeska. Number 13, Caitlin Lewis. Number 16, Tatum Wolf. Number 18, Alyssa Lechuga. Number 22, Lane Ford. And number 55, Abigail Mendoza.
It's South Region action as the Trinity Baptist College Eagles women's soccer team is playing host to the Bruins from Bob Jones University. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, and you're watching TBC Eagles women's soccer here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. The Eagles are looking for their first win in 5 tries. No wins and 2 losses in South Region competition. The last time they played was back on September 21st because of cancellations and other events. That was a 5-0 loss to Polk State College. The Eagles are averaging 0.6 goals per game, 5.6 total shots per game. 61% of those shots have been on goal, and 56% have been successful. The Bruins are 7-3 entering competition this afternoon. This is their first South Region game. They are 2-1, or check that, they won 2-1 over NCAA Division II Edward Waters University just yesterday. The Bruins are averaging 2.6 goals per game, taking 12.8 shots per game. 61% of those shots have been on goal, and 20% have been successful. Starting in goal for the Bruins will be Callie Jackson. She has played 165 minutes in goal. She has allowed 4 goals and saved 11. And for Trinity Baptist College, it will be Brandalyn Sims in goal for the Eagles. In 450 minutes, Sims has allowed 27 goals and saved 39. Sims, a freshman from Redmond, Oregon, whereas Callie Jackson of the Bruins is a freshman from Ponte Vedra Beach, just a few miles outside of Duval County. This ball game is ready to begin. The Bruins in the baby blues with the white stripes going from the left to the right, and TBC is in the black jerseys with the gold trim going from the right to the left. Just waiting for the opening whistle, and the match will get underway. The men's teams for both these schools will meet tonight in Greenville, South Carolina, and that kickoff will be at 7 p.m., and we still send our prayers to Greenville, Asheville, Tennessee, and all the surrounding areas that were hit very hard by Hurricane Helene. I do have family members in the Asheville area, and we're praying and praising the Lord that they are safe, but we know there was a lot of loss of life and a whole lot of loss of property. So keep your prayers for Greenville, Asheville, and the entire area. Bob Jones from Greenville, South Carolina, they got hit as well. The NCCAA offices also took a little bit of a beating, and we're just grateful that everyone there is A-OK. The head coach of the Bruins, Dr. Chris Carmichael, assisted by Anna Grace Abrams and Oker Hernandez. The athletic director is Mr. Wyatt Parker, and the sports information directors are Caitlin Unruh and graduate assistant Trenton Goldsmith. We have a ball bounding in toward the goal, and that'll be picked up by Jackson. And this one is sent all the way past the midfield stripe, the Bruins' way. Alyssa Lechuga will get to the ball first. Rothfuss tries to clear it away, hit off a Bruins attacker and goes out of bounds. That will be a goal kick for Sims. Head coach in her second year is Alexa Pittman, a graduate of TBC, and assisted by Brenner Pittman, also a TBC graduate. Both the Pittmans, TBC soccer players. The athletic director, Mr. John D. Jones, and I am the sports information director, Ray Bureau. Our game day coordinators, Lucas Spee. He has set up another good crew for us here this afternoon. We got Sam on camera, so we know we're in good hands, and Donald Mello is on the official stats, the live stats that you'll be able to see if you go to our schedule page. Scroll down to this ball game and click on the live stats link. That one goes out of bounds. That's going to be a throw-in. Right now it's really sunny and temperatures in the mid-80s, but we've had some cloud cover on and off throughout the day. 40% chance of rain for later in the afternoon. Hopefully it'll hold off. There's a long pass that goes out of bounds, intended for Brooke Corson. And it will be a goal kick for Trinity Baptist. Leading scorers for the Bruins, 5 goals from Mia Marks and Francesca Peters. I remember Peters in the tournament last season came down here and just lit up the nylon en route to a Bob Jones South Region and eventual national championship. I'm pretty tired. I did an exciting Trinity Christian football game last night. Unfortunately, the Conquerors weren't able to hold on late. That may be the reason I tongue stumble a little bit. That ball popped up into the air. Caitlin Lewis battling 2 Bob Jones Bruins players. Ball stolen away by Avellino. She gets the ball right back, sends it toward the middle. Mendoza comes from behind, tries to pick it off, and eventually ends up with possession. That's McKeska getting around one and through two. Bob Jones defender. She has help to the left. She takes the shot, first shot of the ball game, and it goes into the hands of Callie Jackson. McKeska with the Eagles' first shot of the ball game. It is on goal. And Bob Jones approaching midfield. Mendoza is able to send the ball to the backfield. Bruins play catch at midfield. And a long pass toward the corner and out of bounds, just out of the reach of Brooke Corson. Throw in for Trinity Baptist. Rothfuss will throw it back into play. My mistake, it is Margaret Cummings in goal for Bob Jones University. 9 goals allowed, 47 saves in 735 minutes for Margaret Cummings. Mendoza finds McKeska, who's approaching midfield. Great pass towards Tatum Wolke, and Wolke sends the ball up the right side, and she is knocked down. It will be a pushing foul called against the Bruins. So a free kick for TBC. Eagles ready to kick this one back into play. Get that time updated on the screen. And the Bruins able to steal possession away. Crossing midfield is Corson. Rothfuss comes up, sends the ball back to the offensive side. Lewis on guard from Shaw. Lewis able to keep the ball in her possession, but her pass towards McKeska is a little too strong and into the hands of Margaret Cummings. Margaret Cummings, a sophomore. She's from Burlington, Massachusetts, majoring in nursing. Ball sent across midfield. The pass is a little strong. Can Corson get there in time? Not quite. It is tapped out of bounds. Off Corson. And TBC will have the throw in. Rothfuss waiting to throw the ball back into play. Bob Jones looking for win number 8 overall on the season. And again, this is their first South Region competition of the season. Ball towards midfield. Bounded around and sent back up. McKeska racing with Miley Shaw. This one goes out of bounds past the end line. It'll be a goal kick for Bob Jones. Here you see on the screen about 37.5 minutes in the first half. Not official, however. No score. Pull up a chair. A lot of action coming your way this afternoon. Again, about a 40% chance of rain. We hope that holds off a couple of hours. Wind is blowing from the left across your screen to the right at about 10 miles per hour. Mendoza with the steal. Looks for Lewis, who's guarded by 2. Lewis to Boast, and back into Lewis's possession. Rothfuss's pass towards Mendoza a little too strong, and Avellino comes away with possession. Laney Ford tangles up with Maddie Pfaffenroth. And the Eagles win the possession, but then Bob Jones on the defense keeps McKeska from getting the ball any closer. This one will go out of bounds and be a throw-in for Trinity Baptist. We mentioned Maddie Pfaffenroth a moment ago. 1 goal, 1 assist so far this season. Sarah Ward has scored 3 times for the Bruins, as has Ellie Cummings. This one past the stripe, knocked down by Ford, but the Bruins regain possession. Both teams being very aggressive. They've shared ball control fairly evenly, a slight advantage to the Bruins so far, but it's still very early on. Ball goes out of bounds. Corson able to get her foot on it, but not keep it in play, and a throw-in for TBC. Again, the men's game is at Bob Jones at 7 p.m. tonight. Trinity Baptist enters play at 5-2, and 2 wins, no losses in South Region competition. 2 pretty well evenly matched teams as usual all throughout the South Region. All sent to the backfield for the Bruins. That's Avellino at midfield. Sends this one toward the corner. 2 Eagles and 1 Bruin giving chase, and it's out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in for Trinity Baptist. So far, we've had just 1 shot taken. It was by TBC's Ellie McKeska. Throw in for TBC. Off Lewis.
You guys step on the pass or drop. Let's go.
All sent back to midfield. Bruins looking for a chance to advance into scoring position. TBC's defense has been pretty tight so far. At midfield, a battle for the ball won by Bob Jones. And a pass up to Abby Nelson, who has 1 goal and 1 assist. She couldn't quite hold on. McKeska takes the pass. Has Wolke now to her left, hustling up the right sideline. And a ball stolen away near the corner on an excellent defensive play, a collision, and down goes Lily Davis, but she pops right back up onto her feet. It was Davis who thwarted the attack from McKeska. And that ball's out of bounds. That's going to be a goal kick for Bob Jones. Olivia Torres was trying to send the ball inside the box to an attacker. Got a little bit too much of it. Now Margaret Cummings will set up for the goal kick. And Cummings just taps this ball back into play, finds Miley Shaw. Bruins gently work the ball towards midfield, and the pass intended for Pfaffenroth hits off her back. Trinity Baptist comes away with possession, but then the pass right back to Pfaffenroth after a steal. She's heading up the right side of the box. Alyssa Lechuga gets right on top and taps the ball out of bounds. It's Bob Jones' throw-in deep on their offensive side of the pitch. Nice job by Alyssa Lechuga, hustling back and keeping Pfaffenroth from getting inside the box. That's Pfaffenroth, guarded by Rothfuss this time. This one goes out of bounds, and it will be a goal kick for TBC. Sims will take this kick herself. And Sims with the boot headed our way and knocked down, taken away by Brooke Corson. Ball stolen away by Lydia Howell. She sends it to the top of the box, but the Eagles, some tight defense, knock it down. However, the shot taken and knocked away by Sims. Abby Arrowwood, number 7, got that shot off the loose ball. A great job by Brandolyn Sims, her first save. Credit Arrowwood with a shot on goal. McKeska gets the ball away, but it hits off her foot and rolls to the Bruins defense. Cummings keeps the ball on the ground, and a nice job by Corson to keep the ball in play. Bruins on the attack at midfield. Pass a little too far out of the reach of Nelson, and TBC sends it back across the stripe. Miley Shaw finds a teammate in Howell at midfield. Howell to Davis. Inside the circle, guarded by two. A long pass toward the left sideline. This is Estella Cruz. Gets inside the right side of the box, tries to turn and fire, but misses, and the ball is knocked away by Mendoza. Torres on the defense, made it difficult for Estrella Cruz, who has 1 assist this season, and then Mendoza is able to clear it away. Bob Jones has had the better ball control in the past several minutes. Howell up the right side, a long pass. The wind may have knocked that one down just a bit. However, Corson will get to the ball in time. Rothfuss loses her footing, but gets right back up on D. Pass to the top of the box. The shot taken and missed up over the crossbar by 33, Lydia Howell. Her first attempt of the afternoon, looking for her first goal of the season. Second overall shot for the Bruins. Trinity Baptist has taken 1. So far, a very good defensive battle between these two rivals. South Region Tournament, I believe, is at Toccoa Falls College this year. Two teams you're watching, the host school and Campbellsville University, Harrodsburg. Pass towards Lydia Howell. Has some room to trot up the field and then looking to get the ball to Corson, but missed her target. And this one is cleared away out of bounds. Throw in for Bob Jones. Howell takes the throw in, collides with Mendoza. No call, they play on. Eagles across midfield. Lewis looking for help to the right side. Torres couldn't quite get there in time, and Lauren Green clears it out of bounds. Throw in for TBC. They'll have a chance to get the ball into scoring position. Aubrey Settle will throw it back into play. And that one knocked out of bounds, this time off TBC, and it will be Bob Jones with possession on the throw-in. That one battle for the ball goes out of bounds, off a Bruins defender, and Trinity Baptist has possession. Battle for the ball won by Bob Jones. Up the field toward Pfaffenroth, but stolen away. That is Lucy Rothfuss, one of our defensive specialists. She does that quite a bit in every game. She'll come up into scoring territory if and when called upon to do so. Rothfuss now giving chase, trying to beat Pfaffenroth to the ball. They both get there at the same time. Ball toward the corner. Nice play by Pfaffenroth to keep it away from Rothfuss. And look at Lechuga getting her legs in front of the ball. A long shot, and this one will go up and over the goal from Madison Avellino. The wind caught that one and kept the ball up and blew it over that crossbar. The wind is blowing left to right across your screen. Now 27 minutes left in the first half, no score. Only the third attempt for Bob Jones. TBC has taken one. It was on goal, and that was Ellie McKeska who took it. Cummings, though, with the save. Sims has one save so far. Abby Arrowwood's shot on goal just a few minutes ago. Pass toward Pfaffenroth. Rothfuss may have gotten away with a push from behind. Bob Jones just trying to maintain possession. He'll back it up and set up another chance to advance. Bruins get across midfield, just outside the circle. And the pass toward Pfaffenroth. She takes the shot, but pulls it to the left. That was a shot attempt. The first of the afternoon for Maddie Pfaffenroth, who has 1 goal and 1 assist so far this season. Called her name quite a bit already. Maddie Pfaffenroth, a freshman from Taylors, South Carolina, majoring in business administration. Goal kick for Sims. And she had to get that one into a wind. The wind knocked that one down. Of course, if the wind does not change, when the teams do, then Sims will then have the wind in her back. Corson guarded by 2. And knocked away once again by Alyssa Lechuga. Long shot attempt, but right into the hands of Brandolyn Sims. Madison Avellino with her second attempt. That one is on goal, and save number 2 for Sims. Speaking of saves, men's soccer goalkeeper for Trinity Baptist. Mason Lambert is in the top 10 in save percentage, number 4, if I'm remembering correctly, in NCCAA Division II. And Jason Campbell is also in the top 10 in goals scored. He's number 9 in the nation. Loose ball, won by the Bruins. Lechuga collides. And then Lechuga looks like she will be called for a push from behind on Abby Nelson. Actually, it was called the other way. Nelson called for the push, and TBC will have the free kick. So Trinity Baptist with the free kick. I thought at first that it was called against Lechuga, but it was called against Nelson. Lane Ford will take the free kick. Now, she has 2 goals on free kick, but obviously they weren't from this far back. Those were both just outside the box of 18. Maddie Boast battling with Brooke Corson. Keska trying to get to the ball first, unable to do so, but Lewis knocks it back TBC's way, but the Bruins regain control almost immediately. Post on guard of Howell, and Howell wins the battle for the ball, crosses midfield, gets around Mendoza, and the pass toward the corner. 2 Bruins attackers giving chase. Lechuga also coming in, and Pfaffenroth wins the battle, sends the ball right in front of the goal, but misses everyone, and the ball rolls harmlessly out the side for a TBC throw-in. Coming up on the midway point, actually just past the midway point of the first half, and no score as you see. Pass to Abigail Mendoza. Her kick knocked down off the body of Avellino. It's back near midfield. Sent back up. Making her way around one player is Howell, but then ball knocked away. Looked like Howell's about ready to fire from long range. This time it is Abby Nelson firing from long range and into the hands of Sims. Nelson with her first attempt of the afternoon. And Bob Jones back on the defensive side, just looking up for another opportunity to advance. Inside the circle. Long pass intended for Davis, a little strong, but players giving chase, and we have ourselves an offsides call against the Bruins, so TBC will have a free kick. Trinity Baptist will look to send the ball back to their offensive side of the field. Laney Ford will take the free kick. These two teams will meet again at Bob Jones on Monday, October 28th, a 4 p.m. matinee kickoff. Bruins with the steal. Send it back towards midfield. Boast coming up from behind Howell, but Howell is able to find Arrowwood. Pass right in front of us to Corson. She will take on Rothfuss, and Rothfuss makes a little collision, but knocks the ball out of bounds, and a very quick throw in for the Bruins. Rothfuss getting back up and hustling to clear the ball away, but it's stolen away once again by Lily Davis, who fires and misses wide to the right. Lily Davis took the shot, struck it very well, but missed wide to the right. We're going to have our first half water break, no score, and gives us an opportunity to let you know the upcoming games for both the Bruins and the Eagles. So we'll keep you right here for just a moment. After today, Bob Jones will be home against South Region competition Campbellsville, Harrodsburg on Monday the 7th for a 1 p.m. kickoff time. And it'll have a few days off before they play Emmanuel University of Georgia on Saturday, October 12th at 4 p.m. And then the Bruins are at South Region rival Toccoa Falls College, 6 p.m. on Monday, October 14th. For Trinity Baptist, after today, they've had a time off before kickoff this afternoon. They have a week before they're back here on the home field Saturday at 11 a.m., October 12th, against NCAA Division II Allen University. And then Tuesday the 15th, we're home against Carolina Christian. And one more home game in the stretch, Saturday, October 19th at 11 a.m. We're going to pause here for the water break. We'll be back in just a few moments here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. And we are resuming the first half of play. No score between the Bruins and the Eagles, and we're back underway. Goal kick from Sims, knocked down by Corson to the right corner. And Pfaffenroth gets around Lechuga, but knocks the ball out of bounds. In fact, it was Lechuga who last touched the ball, so the first corner kick of the game belongs to Bob Jones. It is Corson taking the kick, sends it to the top of the box. Ball's popped up into the air. A header will go out of bounds. And a goal kick for Brandolyn Sims. And Sims is about ready to get the ball back into play. And her goal kick hit by the wind, knocked down and pushed out of bounds, and a very quick throw-in for the Bruins. Rothfuss on the steal. This is Caitlin Lewis heading towards midfield. One coming up from behind, that's Howell. And her pass stolen by Arrowwood. Pass to the center of the field. Howell just past the circle. And a great pass towards Cruz inside the box, but hustling back is Torres to keep Cruz from getting off the shot. There's a long-range missile that's caught by Sims. Shot taken by 33, Lydia Howell, her second attempt, first down goal, and a save for Brandolyn Sims. And Sims, the wind had calmed down a little bit, and she gets the punt past midfield. Speaking of punts, let's hope the Jaguars don't punt another one away tomorrow when they take on Indianapolis. Mendoza knocks this ball down. Could not maintain possession, however. Loose ball grabbed by Ford. And Ford finds Torres up the right side to McKeska at midfield. And pushing from both Boast and Arrowwood comes away with possession, and a whole slew of Bob Jones substitutes ready to take the pitch. Dean Ford with possession, sending the ball all the way past the midfield stripe. McKeska keeps it in bounds, up the right sideline. And the Bruins able to keep McKeska away from the ball. Arrowwood sends this one back towards midfield to Howell. And that one hits off, of course, and then goes out of bounds for a TBC throw-in. Rothfuss will throw it back in for TBC. 9 Bruins ready to take the pitch at the next opportunity. Good luck, Donald. He's the one who's going to have to enter all that information under the stats. Rothfuss collides with Pfaffenroth. Everybody's all right. And the ball hits off Howell, rolls toward the sideline, and a great job keeping the ball in bounds. Boast on top of Howell, and Howell gets past her defender. And a great pass downfield towards Pfaffenroth, trying to get inside the box. Lechuga hustling back, gets a foot on it. Pass inside, knocked off of Ford and out of bounds. And Ford came close to knocking that one into the wrong goal, but it does go out of bounds. And should be a corner kick for the Bruins. And Maddie Pfaffenroth sets up to take the kick. Pfaffenroth with the corner kick. Mendoza knocks it out, and we'll do it all over again. About 15 minutes left to go in the first half. No score, and the Bruins are looking to put a number on the board. Pfaffenroth sets it up for the corner kick. Line drive in front of the box. It's off a Bruins defender, still on the ground and cleared away by Abigail Mendoza. Now Arrowwood fires and hits off of Caitlin Lewis. Good defense by the Eagles. Bruins back at midfield. Arrowwood all by herself. Pass towards Howell, goes through her legs, but she's able to get right back onto the ball. Arrowwood taps this one back to the defensive side. Naomi Peters sends it across the circle. TBC comes away with the steal. Can they hold on? No. Stolen back by Avellino. Far side and in the backfield. Now in midfield go the Bruins. This one's sent up the left sideline towards Estrella Cruz. She will hustle toward the corner and keep the ball in play. Tries to send it inside, but it hits off an Eagles defender. And a long shot. That's going to take a 2-hop bounce into the hands of Sims. Abby Nelson took that shot, wearing number 27, and Sims able to pick it up. McKeska up the right sideline, guarded heavily by Lauren Green. Holds on to the ball. And looking for Wolke at the top of the box. Wolke fires and pulls it just a little wide to the left. First shot attempt of the afternoon for Wolke, just the second for TBC. And now here come 9 new Bob Jones players. Margaret Cummings will stay in at goal. Celeste Bellotti, 2 goals, 2 assists. Sarah Ward has 3 goals and 1 assist. She wears number 11. Arrowwood is the only one besides the goalkeeper who did not come out. Number 22 is Jessica Townsend, who we've seen on this field many times. The ball hits off Ford and then Lechuga. Making her way up the pitch is Sarah Ward to the right side of the box, guarded by Ford. And Ford has some good defense. The ball sent to the top, taking the shot and knocked away. That was Celeste Bellotti, number 17, and Sims on the dive saves that shot attempt by Bellotti. She has 2 goals and 2 assists. And we had ourselves a whistle, and TBC will have themselves a free kick. Rothfuss, short kick into the wind. Ball's knocked down. The Bruins regain control. Ford collides with Mia Marks. And out all alone and taking the shot and missing just wide to the right was Sarah Ward. So Ward with the shot attempt. Goal kick for Sims, all the way right in front of the camera. Knocked down by Bellotti. Arrowwood toward the mid-circle. Reagan Tierney. Starting to see some familiar names on the pitch now for the Bruins. Number 8 is Tierney. And we've seen her many times here at TBC and watching online in Greenville. All stolen away. That was Bellotti. In the box, opportunity for the Bruins, but the pass looking for Francesca Peters, a little strong, and Sims able to beat her to the ball. Bruins back at midfield. Bruins looking for the attack to the far sideline. Pass hits off the back of Laney Ford. Mendoza pops this one up into the air. This is Bellotti, one of the leading scorers with 5 goals this season. That's number 17. Her pass knocked down. Long pass looking for Mia Marks. Top of the box and a whistle. Mia Marks also has 5 goals and 5 assists, 15 points on the season. Be a pushing foul called against Marks, and TBC will have a free kick. Nice move by Sims to midfield into the wind. Coming up on 9 minutes left in the first half, no score. Bruins have started to take many more shots. TBC has just 2. 10 for the Bruins. This one goes up the left sideline. Now inside the box towards Marks. She turns and fires and misses wide to the left. For Marks, her first attempt of the afternoon. Brandolyn Sims will set up for the goal kick. Bruins have gotten much more aggressive, especially in the last few minutes. They have had the ball on their offensive side a whole lot of late. And they'll do it again. Top of the box, and then Lechuga is able to knock it into her goalkeeper's hands. Sims will pick this one right up off the ground, walk it up to the top of the box before punting. The wind has died down. That allows Sims to get the ball 1 hop past the stripe. Inside the circle, Bellotti receives the pass, sends it upfield. And McKeska sends it to the center of the field near the bleachers and out of bounds. And now one official is going to say that ball was tipped and award a throw in to TBC. Just over 7 minutes remaining in the first half. Rothfuss will throw it back into play. Bruins come away after the ball hits off of Caitlin Lewis. Ford with the steal to McKeska. She has Boast to her left and Lewis to her right. She hits Boast. And then 2 defenders able to steal the ball away, but that is Tatum Wolke regaining possession. Lewis just past the circle to McKeska. She gets by 1 defender, but does not get by a second. Bruins with the steal and now on the move. Bellotti's pass picked off by Ford. Rothfuss sends it to McKeska inside the circle. McKeska turns and sends the ball all the way up the field into the hands of Cummings. And a punt by Cummings headed our way and will bounce out of bounds. And nice play by Coach Carmichael. Good hands, Coach. And he didn't even have a glove on. Dr. Chris Carmichael, the head coach of the Bruins women's soccer team. Always good to see Coach Carmichael whenever he comes here, and he'll sometimes follow some of the other teams down, and I always enjoy seeing the Bruins come to Jacksonville. He'll be here later for the basketball games, women's and men's basketball, not too far away, just a couple more weeks, and we'll be on the hardwood. We have some darker clouds starting to roll in over Talon Field. Hopefully the rain will not come anytime soon. Pass to Ellie Cummings, 3 goals and an assist, looking to get it inside the box, and break for the Eagles as Marks couldn't quite control the pass. She was wide open. And Mendoza gets on top, Tries to knock the ball away. Marks turns. Left-footed shot attempt and into the hands of Brandolyn Sims. Mia Marks with her second attempt of the afternoon. First one on goal. Good punt by Sims back to midfield. Shannon Miller, who has 3 goals this season, sends the ball back to Arrowwood. Making her way past midfield is Townsend. She hits Marks. Ball hits off a forward's foot, but Sims is able to clear it away. It goes right back to Marks. She turns, she shoots, and hooks this one to the right side of the post. Well, the Bruins' normal starting lineup now on the pitch, and they've been very aggressive. Third shot attempt from Marks. Don't mind the cloud cover, makes things feel much more pleasant, but we don't want any of the wet stuff to drop just yet. Let that wait a couple more hours. Arrowwood able to hit her target, Sarah Ward, and then the wall pass back to Arrowwood, who gets around Aubrey Settle. Sent inside. That was a pass attempt, not a shot. Sims picks it up. And the punt toward the far sideline. Off Torres. She does control it, but then the Bruins steal it away. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Bruins trying to break a scoreless tie. And the pass towards Ward to the right side of the box. And she was looking for Marks, but didn't get much on the pass. And Sims beats Marks to the ball. The punt is taken away by Shannon Miller. Arrowwood around Mendoza. Now Bellotti with the pass to Marks. Right side of the box. A tapper on the ground. Sims gets her body in front, blocks the shot. Bellotti took the shot, and Sims was able to knock it down. For Salati, her second attempt, both on goal. And the pass is headed away by Lucy Rothfuss, who is pushed from behind. She pops right back up on her feet. Eagles have no substitutes available today. They're playing with 11. Love the cool breeze that's starting to hit us now. Again, we just don't want it to rain. Pass to Tatum Wolke. She's guarded by Arrowwood, who clears it back towards midfield. McKeska could not quite control it, but she may get the ball back. No, beaten to the ball. And the Bruins up the left side of the pitch. Long pass toward the corner. Eli Cummings giving chase. She got to the ball in time, but it goes off her foot and out of bounds. Final minute of the first half coming up. Goal kick for Sims. And Sims with the boot. The header kept in Bruins possession. Peters left side of the box. To Marks, off her foot and into the top of the goal. Mia Marks scores the first goal of the game for the Bruins, who lead it now 1-0. And TBC has about a half minute to try to equalize before the intermission. Ball was just kind of popped up into the air, not really a pass, but Marks was right there and knocked it into the top right corner of the net. And now Trinity Baptist again with about a half minute. And then we'll be at the intermission. Mia Marks gets the Bruins on the board. This is Arrowwood. Sarah Ward takes the pass near midfield, crosses the stripe, and a long pass to the middle of the field. Sylvia Cummings has her pass knocked away. And at the next stop in play, that should bring us into the intermission. The officials will let them play on, and the shot towards Sims is the last play of the half. Sarah Ward takes the shot, count that on goal, and Sims with the save. So as we head into the intermission, Bob Jones 1, Trinity Baptist 0. Goal scored by Mia Marks. We'll pause here for halftime. We'll be back in about 15 minutes here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. And we are back for the second half. We had to take a moment to make sure we got the correct Bob Jones lineup back in. It looks like the same starting 11. Remember, they made the 9 substitutions about 12 minutes before halftime, and now the starting 11 back in. 1-0 Bob Jones. Mia Marks scored the goal with approximately 27 seconds remaining. Just a little touch off her foot into the top right corner of the net. During those final 12 minutes, the Bruins were able to get off a bunch of shots. They have 16 total. Randallyn Sims has 8 saves, 8 of the 9 on goal in the first half. TBC took 2 shots in the first half, 1 on goal from Ellie McKeska. Tatum Wolke took the other shot. That's pretty much it. 1 save for Margaret Cummings, who is back in goal for Coach Chris Carmichael. So the second half is underway. And that is Cummings coming out of the box. Of course, keeping the ball on the ground and sending it to Naomi Peters all the way across the pitch. Bruins up the right side. Had to slow down just a bit as the Eagles got back quickly on defense. This is Lydia Howell heading toward the camera, then turning up the field. Bruins, of course, now going from the right to the left. Right now, the wind is pretty calm. Skies are a tad bit darker than when we started halftime. My wife sent me a message. She said it is raining across the St. Johns River on the east side of the river. We are on the west side. Hopefully that rain will stay over there until this game is over. Pass to Lauren Green. She gets it across midfield. Howell has it taken away. McKeska looking for Lewis up the right side. Arrowwood giving chase, and Arrowwood knocks down the pass attempt. Arrowwood also wins possession. At midfield, McKeska, she's battling with Howell and wins the battle and finds Lewis to the right side. Lewis sends the ball to the middle to Tatum Wolke, but Arrowwood once again thwarts a potential attack. Boast looking for Settle, but doesn't get the ball there in time. Howell inside the circle. Rothfuss coming up from the backfield to steal the pass. And a collision and no call. And a collision between Mendoza of TBC and Pfaffenroth of Bob Jones. Ball's up TBC's way, but then heading back to make the play is Lauren Green. And then Green takes it back from her keeper. Cummings to the top of the box. Arrowwood will send it to the far side. 1-0 Bob Jones, as you see. Bruins working away back towards midfield. Send it backwards. Lauren Green looking for Madison Avellino. And the Bruins do cross midfield before Torres and Settle are able to get the ball away. Pass a little out of Wolke's reach, and the ball sent back to the keeper, who will keep it on the ground. Cummings to the far side. Green will once again send it back to Cummins, and their ball's lofted up into the air. Giving chase is Lauren Green. She'll keep it in bounds and try to pass it off, but sent it to the side and out. And a throw in for TBC on their offensive side of the field. Torres will pick it up and throw it back in for TBC. And the dark clouds were directly over the field a few minutes ago. They've moved a little to the west of the field. Torres with the throw in. It's off Lewis. And Torres is able to find Lewis, but she couldn't find the ball, and it's knocked away by Arrowwood. With the steal, Wolke coming up from behind Davis, but Lily Davis gets the pass off. Rothfuss with another pick. Bruins regain control inside the circle. Lydia Howell sends this one back and gets the pass right back from Green, and then the wall pass back to Green. Green looking for Cruz. Torres hustles back defensively and ends up with the ball, and then her pass knocked out of bounds, hit off the body of Avellino. So TBC will have a throw in. Oh, nope, they're saying at last hit off Settle before going out. Little obstructed view. Coach Carmichael calling the signals for her team. And it's been verified now as a TBC throw-in. So the first call was correct. Bob Jones, though, intercepts the throw-in. McKeska getting back, knocking the ball toward the sideline, hanging tight with the attacker, and this one goes out of bounds. TBC will have the throw-in. Mendoza takes the throw from Rothfuss, and then Rothfuss sends it back to midfield. Caitlin Lewis with possession. Coming up from behind is Naomi Peters. Lewis gets past Peters. It's 1-on-3, however, and the ball hits off Peters. And the Bruins able to successfully get the defense, but the ball had curved across the line in flight. Doesn't matter where if the ball hits the ground. If it crosses the line, it is out of bounds, even still in the air. Avellino sends it to the near side. Green finds Lydia Howell. And Howell sends it up front, knocked down by Rothfuss. And both Rothfuss and Pfaffenroth get feet on the ball at the same time. Rothfuss hit the ground hard, but she's all right. She's laughing that one off. And we had a pushing foul called against the Bruins. It'll be a free kick, and TBC wastes no time at all. However, Torres has it stolen by Howell, who is hustling right up the middle. Howell then looking for some help, but out of the reach of her intended recipient, and Sims will pick it up on the bounce. Brandolyn Sims with the punt, now with the wind at her back, and a good one right to the midfield stripe. Knocked down, however, by Lily Davis. Davis looking for Pfaffenroth, who shoots, and the ball's knocked up into the air by Sims and over the crossbar. It will be a corner kick, but a save for Sims, her 9th. Maddie Pfaffenroth with her shot, the 2nd of the game and first one on goal. Bob Jones with the corner kick. They took 3 in the first half. This will be their first of the second. TBC has not had a corner kick. This one is up high. A header attempt misses. Then the shot knocked down. It actually hit a Bob Jones player. But the Bruins maintain possession. The pass headed away by Ford. Toward the corner. This one will go out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for TBC. Good defense by the Eagles once again. Eagles have played solid defense. Now, the Bruins, they did take a slew of shots toward the end of that first half. For the most part, TBC's defense has been able to hold the Bruins in check. Bob Jones has still outshot TBC 16-2. That was a pass attempt that was a little too far out of the reach of the intended receiver. There's a long kick right up the field. Goes past Lauren Green, but she's all alone, so she'll be able to tap it to her goalkeeper. Cummings hits it right back to Green. This is Arrowwood with possession, coming out of the box. Bruins play catch in the middle of the field. Anna Lohman able to knock that one down for TBC, but the Bruins regain possession at midfield. Avellino sends the ball right in front of us to Green. Coach Pittman coaching. They hear here calling out the advice, and the Eagles with the steal, but Lewis unable to make the advance. This is Howell at midfield. Ball gets away. Mendoza got a foot on it, but tapped it too far away from herself, and the Bruins regain control. Bruins on the defensive side of the field. Arrowwood just outside the box. Green hits Howell at midfield. Howell going 1-on-2. Able to slow things down and maintain possession. Still 1-on-2. McKeska on defense. Comes from behind, gets the steal. But then Howell returns the favor. Howell then hits Avellino. Outside the circle, they'll slow it down and look for another opportunity to advance. Rothfuss tried to send it upfield, but hit off a Bruin. And now a ball inside the box. Sims will pick it up. And Sims with another big boot to midfield off Wolke. Bruins regain control. Lily Davis now all alone. Pass looking for Nelson. Eagles defense knocks it back upfield. Arrowwood with the steal. Lily Davis hits Howell at midfield. Howell with a good pass, but Torres able to knock it down. This is Cruz inside the box. A turn and a shot taken, and a save for Sims. Shot taken by Maddie Pfaffenroth, looking for her second goal of the season. That's her third of the afternoon and second shot on goal. And if I have it right, save number 10 for Brandolyn Sims. That is correct. That is now shot number 17 for the Bruins against TBC's 2. Green sends the ball to Pfaffenroth. Torres on the defense. Bruins once again retreat. Eagles have been very tight on defense today. Inside the circle, Avellino takes the pass, and again the Bruins will slow things down. They do have a lead, slimmest of margins, 1-0, and still 31 minutes left to go until halftime. Actually, I said halftime till the end of the game. And it's getting a little bit sunnier out now. We had that dark cloud cover during halftime, and the darker clouds, they're still around, but not directly over the field anymore. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a Bruins throw-in. About a half hour left to go. Caitlin Lewis being aggressive, but the ball hit off her foot and Arrowwood was able to clear it out. Eagles do get a throw in. Lewis uses her body to control the pass. With the steal goes Lily Davis up the right side. Eagles hustling back on defense. Lydia Howell sending this one looking for Pfaffenroth, but too strong on the pass. And a kick past the midfield stripe. Big difference when you're going with the wind as opposed to into the wind that Sims was doing in the first half and having that ball knocked down a lot. Mendoza at midfield sends it to the far side. A wall pass, but misdirected. Arrowwood to the near sideline. Abby Nelson, the receiver. Nelson hitting Howell. They're trying to play a little wall pass action, but the Eagles come away with the steal. McKeska around one defender, has it taken away by a second. Was able to regain control, but then Bruins come away with the ball. Far side, and Rothfuss keeps the ball in play. Bruins back it up once again. To the near side. Lauren Green. She's able to hit Lydia Howell. Howell guarded by Mendoza. Lewis comes away with the ball, but look at Howell hustling back. She will collide with Caitlin Lewis and get called for the foul, but the aggressive Lewis from advancing. And Caitlin Lewis down. A little slow to get up, but she's all right. Lewis coming back from an injury that made her miss about a year and a half and got to play this past summer and was very happy to do so, and we're very happy that she's on the pitch here for the Eagles this fall. Lean forward looking for Mendoza. And McKeska hits Wolke. The wall pass, though, unsuccessful. To the far side, Bruins on the move up the right sideline. Wolke hustles back. The pass to Lilia Davis. There's Lechuga using her body to intercept the pass. And Lechuga also on defense on the right sideline. A long pass, a little too far and out of Pfaffenroth's reach. The Bruins very aggressive no matter who's in the game at any moment. Big punt by Sims past midfield. And it looks like we're going to have a big substitution once again for the Bruins. And this one goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Bob Jones throw in. Well, we're going to have a water break before we resume play, so we'll be back in a couple of minutes. You're watching the TBC Eagles Sports Network. Ready to resume play, and Trinity Baptist will have the throw in, about 26 and change remaining. And Bob Jones is ready to send their normal starters back onto the pitch. 1-0 in favor of the Bruins. Mia Marks scored the goal with about 27 seconds left in the first half, and that's been it. TBC will throw it in, and we are back underway. And a throw in gets knocked out of bounds off of Bruins, so it will stay TBC's ball. Of course, the Bruins substitutions, they have to wait until it is Bob Jones with possession. Caitlin Lewis has the ball taken away by Lydia Howell. Howell battling with Mendoza. Lane forward, able to take the ball away. Caitlin Lewis down, slow to get up. Hopefully she'll be all right. McKeska has options to both sides. Ball's popped up into the air. Lewis is still bent over, but she looks to be all right. She's going to take a moment to catch her breath as this one goes out of bounds. It is still TBC's ball. Olivia Torres will throw it back into play. Torres to McKeska. And Mendoza at the top of the box. Bruins will take the ball away. This is Pfaffenroth heading up the middle of the field. Collides with Mendoza, loose ball. Pfaffenroth slowly gets up. She's all right. Caitlin Lewis is back up. She looks to be just fine. It's her in the middle of the circle. And in the middle of the circle, Wolke getting ready to check back in. A shot attempt taken by Lewis from long range. That'll be her first attempt, and a save for Margaret Cummings. Come off momentarily. Again, the Eagles have just 11, so they were playing with 10. Wolke back now onto the pitch. Loose ball, and it will be won by the Bruins. It's a bunch of subs. They're normal starters ready to get back in at the next opportunity. That ball popped up. Arrowwood looked like she hit the ground before hitting the ball. Looking for McKeska, and the pass attempt to Boast is a little too strong, and this one will roll out of bounds for a goal kick. And now, here come the substitutions. We're going to pause here while we process those. Be right back. All right, substitutes entered. We are back. It takes a while to get 9 substitutions in there. We wanted to make sure we got it correct. Lechuga hustles back, keeps Francesca Peters from taking the shot. The ball goes out of bounds. It will be a corner kick for the Bruins. This will be their 5th corner kick. And attackers set up, and defenders also set up. Mia Marks will take the kick. And she'll just tap this one onto the ground. McKeska knocks it away from Bellotti, but Bellotti able to chase the ball down and keep control for her team. Tap toward Marks in the corner. And McKeska rolls this one out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for the Bruins. It's overcast, but nothing wet has fallen as of yet. Temperatures are a little cooler now, right around 80 degrees. It's also a baseball game going on the baseball field, a high school exhibition season. Chuga uses her body to knock the ball toward the sideline. The Bruins will get another throw in. 1-0 Bruins. Mia Marks, the only goal scorer so far. And the Eagles looking to keep it that way and get the equalizer. Ball hits off Lewis, and she's battling for the ball with Ellie Cummings. Ellie Cummings has 3 goals and an assist this season. Now at midfield, Tierney with possession. And Arrowwood, the only non-goalkeeper to stay on the pitch. Margaret Cummings has played the entire game in goal. Arrowwood to the far side. Abby Arrowwood has been in the game the entire time. She has not come out. Bruins make their way past midfield. That's Shannon Miller with possession and the pass. Looking for Marks at the top of the box. And this one will roll out of bounds. That's going to be another corner kick for the Bruins. Lechuga was able to keep Marks from getting off the shot once again. Corner kick number 6 for Bob Jones. It'll be Marks once again taking the corner kick. She will send this one inside the box and cleared away by the defense. Bruins looking for another opportunity, but another clear, this one by Rothfuss. Marks will take the throw-in pass from Jane Farr. Sims with the punt toward the far sideline. McKeska will not get there in time. It bounces into the bleachers. Bruins with the throw-in. Volke at midfield now as a couple of raindrops start to fall. Last thing we want to do is stop before this game is over. But we have a lot of money in electronics out here. We'll do what we have to do to protect the equipment. This is Francesca Peters, and she sends it up to Celeste Bellotti. Bellotti getting inside the box. She shoots right at Sims. Credit her with a shot on goal. That is her 3rd shot all on goal. And if I'm right, Sims now has 11 saves. We have approximately 17 and a half minutes. With the 1-0 lead, looking to tack on some insurance. Tough enough to get one against the Bruins. Long pass towards Peters to the left side of the box. Rothfuss hustles back on defense. Lechuga does the same and clears this one out of bounds for a corner kick. If Lechuga doesn't get there, Bruins may have had an opportunity to shoot. Alyssa Lechuga playing another fine defensive game for TBC. Corner kick taken by Marks. Ball's on the ground and won by Lewis. Back in the circle is Jessica Townsend. Marks up the right side, gets into the box. Chance to pass. A shot is knocked away. Sims uses her leg to get the save. Francesca Peters took the shot for the Bruins. Saves number 12 for Sims. Mendoza able to clear the ball outside the box. Lewis's pass looking for Settle. Too strong, and it will roll out of bounds, and the Bruins will have a throw in. Okay, no more raindrops just yet. We want it to stay that way. To the left side, Francesca Peters trying to get around Rothfuss. She does, but then loses the ball. That one goes out of bounds. It's going to be another corner kick for Bob Jones. Oh, check that, a free kick outside the box. Bruins will set up their offensive attack. Eagles will set up the defense. That one's lofted up high and in. That ball curved right into the top of the net. Ellie Cummings scores goal number 2 for the Bruins. Cummings didn't have a whole lot of angle, but she put a good amount of hook on that shot. And we're going to have a water break with approximately 14 and a half minutes to go, and Bob Jones leading 2-0. We'll be right back here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. And we are back underway. That was Ellie Cummings. We're just verifying that with Francesca Peters, who saw a turn and talking to us, and that's Peters on the move. She takes the shot, gets under it, and up and over the crossbar. Second opportunity for Peters. The goal scored by Ellie Cummings is her 4th of the season, and the goal at the end of the first half by Mia Marks is her team-leading 6th of the season. That came in minute 45, less than a minute to go before the intermission, and Cummings scores in minute 74. Ball hits off Peters. And Sims, another punt. And we're coming up on about 13 and a half minutes to go. And we have ourselves a whistle, and it looks like a free kick for TBC. Pushing foul called against Ellie Cummings. Tough enough to score against the Bruins. TBC now has to score 2. Lane Ford will take the free kick. She has 2 free kick goals this season. And she looks like she was going for it, but pushed it wide. Long range, but she has the leg to do it. Unfortunately, it missed, and it's a goal kick for Bob Jones. That'll go down as the 4th shot attempt for TBC. Bob Jones has taken 23 shots, 15 of those on goal, 2 successful. And Brandalyn Sims is doing a nice job. 2 got by, but 13 did not. Out of bounds, a throw in for TBC. Credit these Eagles. They have no substitutes for today, so all 11 have been out there the entire time, save for a few minutes when Wolke had to come off to get a little attention, and Eagles played with 10 for those few minutes. Wolke back on, and they are giving it every ounce of effort they have. There's Mendoza giving it the effort, almost coming away with the steal, but Marks is able to get the ball right back. She's going 1-on-4. And the ball's knocked away. Hannah Lohman on the defense. This is Reagan Tierney inside the circle with McKeska, forcing Tierney to get rid of the ball. Peters takes the pass. Looking for Jane Farr to the left side of the box. Rothfuss able to block Farr and knock the ball out of bounds. It's a corner kick for BJU. Bruins with the corner kick. This will be their 8th. TBC has not taken a corner today. That ball up to the top of the box. The header up into the air. That's a shot attempt for number 17, Celeste Bellotti. That's her 4th attempt. It is on goal, and save number 14 for Sims. Eagles will be back here next Saturday morning at 11 a.m. against NCAA Division II, Allen University. There's Caitlin Lewis trying to get the ball inside, and the ball's knocked out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for BJU keeper Margaret Cummings. Jones will play King University of Tennessee on October 8th. That's a 7 p.m. game in Greenville. Home game for the Bruins. Saturday the 12th, home against Spartanburg Methodist. You know what, Donald? That's the men's soccer schedule. I might want to get the right one. I thought that looked different from what I looked at earlier in the ball game. It'll be Campbellsville, Harrodsburg for the women's team for Bob Jones. Peters inside the box, the pass, knocked down. And we have a trip inside, no call, play on. Rothfuss hustling on defense. Ball hits off marks. Rothfuss clears it outside the box. Jane Farr with possession, looking for Tierney at the top. Tierney is able to find Miller, but the defense keeps the ball from getting any closer. That game Monday afternoon at 1 against Campbellsville Harrodsburg. Peters in the box, shoots and gets underneath it. She had a lot of room, and she gets it up and over the crossbar. So Peters, with her third attempt of the afternoon, results in a goal kick. Next Saturday, the Bruins are home against Emmanuel University. That's their homecoming game. And then Monday, South Region action at Toccoa Falls College at 6 p.m. A few more ball games, including TBC on October 28th, 4 p.m. in Greenville, South Carolina. After we play Allen next Saturday, we have Carolina Christian here at Talon Field, 4:30 on Tuesday, October 15th. Agnes Scott College, an NCAA Division III program, Saturday the 19th at 11 a.m. before we head to Bob Jones to round out the month of October. Again, that is on October 28th. 2-0 Bruins lead. Credit the Eagles, playing with exactly 11, and they've held off one of the best teams in the entire country, kept them to 2 goals, but unfortunately unable to get the ball into the net themselves. Bruins defending South Region and national champions. Rothfuss clears this one out of bounds. It'll be a Bruins throw-in. Throwing it in will be Jane Farr. Forward on the defense. Marks, turns, gets the pass, and a missed opportunity for Sarah Ward. Had a wide open net, but the ball hit the top of her foot and popped up over the crossbar. Third attempt for Sarah Ward. Break for the Eagles. Is that one a little too high? Goal kick for Sims. That's one Ward would love to have again. She had a wide open shot, and she had a look of frustration in herself for not taking advantage. This is Cummings passing the ball right to Jane Farr, but Farr has a little trouble keeping it in bounds. Throw in for the Eagles. Bus will throw it in. Polke puts it right back to Rothfuss, who sends this one towards Lewis. Off her body and stolen by Reagan Tierney. Miller takes the pass from Tierney. Mendoza keeps Miller from advancing. Bruins, keep possession. Farr on the near side. And Peters hits this one off Rothfuss and chases down the loose ball. Great hustle by Francesca Peters. Ellie McKeska has the ball taken away by Shannon Miller. And the Bruins send this one right back to the defensive side. They can start to work down the clock. They have about 5.5 minutes remaining. And the Bruins, who started both halves, are ready to finish this one up. Rothfuss with the steal, sending it back towards midfield. Settle and Farr collide. Farr comes up and gets the ball. Pass to Farr right in front of us. Settle has the ball knocked down and the pass taken away. This is Celeste Bellotti. This one goes out of bounds. It'll be a TBC throw-in. Under 5 minutes to go, 2-0 in favor of the Bruins. Rothfuss towards Maddie Boast. And this one popped up into the air and controlled by Ellie Cummings. Cummings, who scored the second goal for the Bruins on that great shot from the baseline just outside the box. Peters now gets in the box. Cross pass, knocked down. Little bit of mist starting to fall. It can wait another good 20 minutes. We also want time to pack up. And this one goes out of bounds, and here come the substitutes for the Bruins. Again, we want to make sure we get them all processed, so we'll be right back. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be a goal kick for TBC with under 3 minutes to go as the mist is starting to pick up. It's not hard right now, but it is hitting us here at the table. And Sims with the goal kick. Knocked down by the Bruins. Wolke tracks down the loose ball. 2.5 minutes left. Eagles trying to get on the board at least. They have to get one before they can try for two. Time is running out, just about 2 minutes to go. This is Lydia Howell with possession. And the pass goes through Howell, cleared back to midfield by Lane Ford. Comes away with the ball. Tatum Wolke gets around a defender. They collide, however, and a foul will be called on Madison Avellino. And a free kick for TBC. Take the kick. Now, she went for it just a few minutes ago. Got the distance from almost this far out, but missed it to the right. Let's see what she has in mind as we have about 1.5 minutes left to go. And Ford passes to the top of the box. Her pass knocked away. Loose ball tracked down by Lydia Howell. She sends this one up the left sideline. Giving chase is Pfaffenroth and stolen away by Torres. Knocked out of bounds. Under 1 minute to go. And Torres will throw it in. Loose ball is won by Avellino. We have about 1/2 minute to go, give or take a few seconds. Pfaffenroth beats Mendoza to the ball. McKeska ends up with the possession. Her pass towards Lewis is way too strong and will roll out to the sideline. About 20 seconds to go. And they're going to go ahead and call it right now. That is the ball game with the final score. Bob Jones University Bruins 2, Trinity Baptist College Eagles 0. Credit the TBC Eagles. Playing with 11, they held one of the higher scoring teams in Division II to 2 goals, although the Bruins did take 26 shots. 16 of them were on goal. Brandalyn Sims saved 14, so she did a terrific job in goal for TBC. The two teams will meet again at Bob Jones on the 28th. Thank you, everybody, for joining us here on the live feed. Donald Mello running our live stats for us. Thomas Spee and Sam Garcelle working the camera for us this afternoon. Lucas Spee, our game day coordinator, and the athletic director is Mr. John D. Jones.